gonna bother me. This is gonna be in our way the whole day today. Let me just take this and I'll fix it. Alright, who's ready? Let's start stretching and then we'll get into it. Let me tie my shoe, it's already about to be untied. And thank you, Lauren, for sharing this live. Let's try and hit a goal today. This week, I think the highest we hit was like 60,000. Let's try to get to 70,000. Let's get these views up. I need these views up. It'll motivate me to have a really good workout today. So send this to a friend, family member, coworker, neighbor, anyone who you would think would enjoy this live. Let's get them on here. And thank you, Maya. Also, Jessica, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you, girl. Let me bump you guys up. Oh, Dana! Oh my god, my queen is here. Dana, I freaking love and miss you so much. Alright, let's swing our arms around. That's how we're gonna warm them up. Swinging them forward 10 times, backward 10 times, over and under 10 times. You get the deal. Alright, here we go. Now I'm gonna use this little like bar thing, PVC pipe, to like really stretch out. If you don't have PVC pipe, you could use a broomstick. You could even use like a towel or blanket wrapped up to do what I'm about to do, but we're gonna do this really quick. Good morning. This shoulder is so nice. Okay. So, we're doing shoulders and triceps this morning. I think I want to start with triceps just to get them out of the way, and then we'll move on to shoulders. So if you were trying to sculpt out those shoulders for summer, girls and guys, this is what we're gonna do. Shoulders and triceps. Oh yes, I love that. That's exactly what I'm aiming for. Get more people to work out, especially with me. I think it's more fun working out with a partner. And you guys are all my partner, my workout partner. Okay, I need to grab a little attachment. We're gonna grab the ropes. So if you are currently at home and you're doing this workout, I want you to grab a singular dumbbell. Now, get a little bit of a heavier dumbbell because, hang on, my brain is going everywhere right now. I'm going to be doing tricep extensions on the cable column, but if you're at home right now, you obviously probably don't have a cable column. So you want to grab a dumbbell, and I'll show you guys what you're going to do with the dumbbell. Okay. So if you're at home right now and you're going to do some tricep extensions with the dumbbell, you're going to grab one. Again, you want it a little bit heavier since you're using both arms. From here, you're going to put it behind your head like this. You're keeping your elbows tucked in, not like this. Okay? Hold the dumbbell. Okay? Or you could do Lauren's favorite, which is the tricep kickbacks. That's your favorite, right, Lauren? I forget. And then you could use lighter dumbbells for those, but you can go like this. Oh my God, Maya, I love you. Here, push back. Here, just like that. Okay? So you have two options, tricep kickbacks, or you can do the tricep extensions with a singular dumbbell. I'm going to be using this rope thing, and let me just show you what that looks like, and then I'll tell you reps and sets. Get the point. For these, I'm gonna do 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. We're gonna see how we feel. We might end up doing a 4th set or just 1 set until failure, but we're at least gonna start off with our 3 sets of 10 to 12. I'm gonna look at the lighting really quick and adjust it so this isn't too bright. Looking pretty beautiful. Alright, I think this looks good. Oops, that's why it looks like that. Alright, who's ready? First set. We're gonna push ourselves. We're using 30 pounds right now. Not too heavy, but also not too light for me. So, let's do it. First set, here we go. Thank you. Baby, how we feeling? That one's not too bad. I think I made the lighting too dark though. So let me just take a look at this. Gotta do a few test runs before it gets perfect. First one done. We have at least 2 more to go. So don't go anywhere, ho. Alright, actually not too shabby, not too bad. I love it, Maya, proud of you, girl. Yeah, if you are not in the mood to do upper body today, girl, do lower body. I just seriously could not do lower body today as much as I wanted to. My legs hurt so bad from Wednesday. I don't know what we did, but they are hurting so bad. Okay, good, Lauren. See, okay, everyone's on schedule except for me. All right, let's do our second set. We just did 12 of them. I feel like that was a good number. So we're probably gonna keep the same weight, 30 pounds, do another set of 12, and then we'll talk, all right? So here we go, let's do it. You guys can't see This camera just a little bit of this, but hopefully that's, there we go. Alright. Second one done, baby. We have one more to do of a 12. We're gonna do another set of 12. And then we're gonna probably push until failure for the last set because we haven't pushed until failure on triceps in way too long. And my arms are starting to move a little too much in the wind. Okay, so we're gonna be pushing ourselves right now because summer is right around the corner and your girl cannot have flabs, okay? We're gonna be here putting in the work. So, are you ready? Alright, one more measly little set of 12 and then we're gonna go until failure. So don't be little, you got this. That pre-workout's kicking in. I needed the pre-workout today. I was so freaking tired. Alright, let's do this. How are we doing? Third set done. Done and over with. Thank God it's Friday. I need them to play TGIF by Glorilla immediately. And then we can rest all weekend. Tiffany comes into town tonight. If you guys don't know, Tiffany is my best friend. How are the abs coming in the cut? You know, they're still in hibernation, I think. And that's okay. The abs will eventually come out. But right now, they're a little scared. They keep asking to go to Texas Roadhouse. It's a problem. Oh no, you're good, you're good. So, anyways, I'm 5'2". They're shy. I'm trying to get them out of their comfort zone, come out and play a little bit. But the abs, they ain't there. They are on their way. They're traveling from very far away, so they're gonna be a little bit, but they'll eventually show. All right, let's do this last set. I'm not gonna record this last set, but we're going until failure. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, we're trying. Oh, I love you, Maya. I'm gonna lower the weight to 20 because we're at 30 right now, but then we're gonna go until failure. So I'm not giving myself a number. I'm gonna just keep going, okay? Here we go. love it. Thank you. These pants are from Tilly's. These are from Tilly's. I got them a few weeks ago, and I'm obsessed with them. They make me feel like I'm about to be a break dancer. That's the vibes they're giving me. Is like I'm about to break dance, do a head spin, a little twirl on the floor. That's the vibes they're giving me. Anyways, we're gonna move on. So far we have done tricep extensions. We'll try and save push-ups until the end because my triceps now need to break. But now we're gonna move over to the little dumbbell area and we're gonna do some shoulders. So, no, literally, right, Lauren? Like, you never know, I might break out in a move real quick. All right, let's move on. We're going to go over here somewhere. Good morning. Moonwalk the pants, you get it. Exactly, Lauren, you get the vibes. Alright, what we're gonna do is our shoulders, we're going to do some lateral raises, then we'll do some front raises. So for both of these, core is engaged, sitting up nice and straight. We're gonna go out to our sides, but let me show you guys what that looks like with no weight really quick, and then we'll get into it. 1 second, this is what it looks like with no weight. What we're not doing is going above our shoulders, so you always want somewhat of a downward angle. We're going to the sides for this one. I'm trying to think. I think what I'm going to do today is really up the reps and lower the weight. So we're going to use a very light weight today. We're going to use 7.5 pounds. Oh my God, Lord, I love you. Thank you, girl. I know I need to start moonwalking. You know, I really want to take a moonwalking class so I get good at it. Because too many people roasted me. Even my dad roasted me. He said like my moonwalk was trash. Whatever. He's just jealous. Anyways, going back to our lateral raises, we're gonna use a light weight, but we're gonna really up the reps. So we're gonna probably do 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 15. But we're using very lightweight, okay? Oh, thanks, Sean. He's 100% jealous. Craig's just mad he can't moonwalk. All right, let me just check out this lighting for our video. Let me zoom this bad boy in. Looks pretty perfect to me. We'll see what this looks like. Wiggling, trying to make it go out. All right, who's ready? First set, here we go. I'm 5'2". gonna do another set of these, of course. Thanks, Javier. We're gonna do one more. This may be our last set because I also want to do front braces. So probably our last set of these, and then we're gonna move on to something very, very similar. Maya, that used to happen to me a lot. Make sure you're drinking enough water. You're eating before you work out as well. Let me bump this camera up really quickly. 1 second. Okay, make sure you're drinking enough water, Maya. That helped me a lot. I'm gonna do kind of like a little side angle. You're welcome, Maya. I'm gonna come right over here. We're gonna do a little side angle, and then we're gonna move on to our next exercise. So next one will be very similar. It's gonna be our last set of these. And then next we are doing our front braces. We're doing lateral currently, and then we'll do some front. All right, who's ready? Let's get this shit done. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I usually have been doing abs on lower body days, so I'm gonna try and do them today as well. Alright, third set done. Take a look at that. You guys are killing it today. So proud of you. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our front braces. We just did lateral. They are playing really good music today, thankfully. Wait, is this cardio? No, this is upper body. Good morning, Nathan. How are we doing? All right, second set. Who's ready? Uh-oh. Are we having a roaster this morning? So he's gonna ask if it's cardio and then correct my form. That's funny. I'm doing these as slow and controlled as I possibly can. So, what's it to ya? Oh my God, Michaela, that literally makes me want to cry. I'm on my period right now, and I am so emotional. Like, yesterday I was just reflecting on life and just everyone who shows up to the lives. Like, I seriously don't know what I would do without you guys. Like, the 300 people that are on here right now, it could make me cry thinking about how much I love you guys and the support you guys give me, because I wouldn't show up if it wasn't for you. So, thank you. Let's do this. What is this? Second set, and then we have one more after this. Let's kill it, and we're gonna show Josh some good form, okay? We're not doing 100 reps, Josh, okay? What is Joshua saying? Let's go, Jimmo. Studies show hypertrophic growth between 4 to 30 reps, Josh. Boom. Thanks for saying that. Josh, I don't know what you think we're performing for. 100 reps is crazy. Nobody's doing 100 reps, Josh. But you can. I mean, train how you want. I'm not judging you, okay? Anyways, we're going to do our last and final set. I'm going to move this to the side, get a little side view now, and then we're going to move on to some around the worlds, which I am obsessed with around the worlds. Who is Josh? Some guy in the chat right now. Josh thinks he knows everything. All right, let's do this. Here we go. I used to never be proud of my upper body gains, but now that I see a little bit of something there, I'm not saying I'm freaking Hulk, okay? So don't even come at me with that. But I am proud of the little baby ant piles that we're growing. Ella, Ella, oh my god, no, literally, Lauren. Also, I feel like the more tired I am, the more I tap my feet. You guys don't even like... I was so tired this morning. It was terrible. Like, I almost didn't make it to the gym. I woke up an hour late. I don't even remember turning my alarm off. So that's how you know it's bad. But I feel like the toe taps come out more when I'm tired. I know, I feel like I'm a hip hop star today. That's what this makes me feel like. All right, anyways, we're gonna do around the world now. Let me show you guys what that looks like. I'm actually gonna put you guys behind me now. And then I'll show you guys a little front view. These are really, I like these. These are fun to me. Not a lot of exercises are fun, but this one is. This one is good for shoulders and a little bit of back as well. Good morning, Soraya, my queen. All right, let me show you. Front view, we're gonna have our dumbbells like this. There. Around the world. Back down. And then from this side. You get the point. We're gonna probably do 3 sets of 12 to 15 of these. I really want to feel a good burn, so we're not gonna be little babies. We're gonna get through this. Thank you. I have been really trying the past year to grow some muscle and bulk, and I've gained probably 10 pounds since last year. I'm currently cutting slowly. I'm not trying to cut like within a week and just like starve myself. So we're slowly cutting back on a little bit of calories, and on top of that we are, what else was I gonna say? My brain is not working. We're cutting back calories, we're pushing until failure, we're just doing it slowly. We don't need to go from 0 to 100, but every day we're making a little bit of change. Anyways, enough talking. Let's do our first set of these around the world. Again, we're doing 12 to 15 to see what they feel like once we got to 12. Yeah, I do lat pull downs on Tuesdays. So Thursdays are usually shoulders and triceps, but we didn't do our workout yesterday. So I'm doing yesterday's workout today. But usually Tuesdays are back and bicep, and then Thursdays are shoulders and triceps. Alright, are we ready? Let's do this. Those kill me. Those really got me. The 12 almost took me out. How are we feeling if you're also doing upper body today? I know a lot of you guys are doing lower body since we're supposed to be doing lower body today. If you're running late, we're doing upper body because my legs are so sore from Wednesday. It's insane. Alright, this angle is doing me no justice. We're gonna try that again because it looks like your girl got a wedgie and it just is not a flattering angle. So we're gonna do it again. We have at least 2 more sets. My arms are on fire right now, but we're gonna make it through. You guys got this. And remember, hang on. Thank you, Soraya. I love you, girl. What are people saying? Anyways, I don't really care. Let's do our last set. No, not last set. We have 2 more. Sorry, my brain is really not on today. I'm gonna dim the lighting a smidge. We're gonna put you guys a little bit more to the side. You did back and biceps today. Love it. Today is shoulders and triceps. It's supposed to be a glute day, but I can't train legs. My legs hurt too. Go ahead and lower this brightness just a smidgy. All right, let me bump this up really quickly. Why is it so hard to get muscle? Definitely takes time. Anyone in their journey, I don't care if you are trying to lose weight, gain weight, whatever it is, the journey is gonna take a while. Make it a lifestyle, don't make it a trend. Don't just focus on it for a few weeks and then just be done with it. Truly, if you're trying to be the most healthiest version of yourself, you gotta make it a lifestyle. You have to be consistent in the gym, eat a lot of protein, up your weight, push until failure, all those things. Let's finish this last set and then we can talk more about that. Let's get it started. All right, 1 second. So far today, we have done tricep, cool down. What is going on? Oh, hang on, why will... You have detected inactivity during your live. What does that mean? Alright, anyways. So, we've done the tricep cool down complicated column. We have done lateral raises, front raises, around the world. I think now what I would like to do are some push-ups. Since we've technically done 3 shoulder exercises, I want to do 2 tricep exercises. We'll do some push-ups. And then that's pretty much all I had for us today, even though my arms are actually dead. Thank you, Fiona. These sweats are from Chili's. I got them from Chili's maybe like 2 weeks ago, so they probably still have them. But aren't they so cute? I feel like I could like be a little break dancer right now. That's the vibe, but I really like it. They're my new favorite. Thank you, girl. Alright, let me go ahead and put these weights away, and we're gonna go and do some push-ups. Uh-oh, Becca just texted me. Shake that groove thing, that's so funny. The thing is, Brandon doesn't go out. So if I go out, Brandon's not there. I'm just going with my friends. Brandon doesn't drink, so he never comes out with us. He would not enjoy it. Because if you're going to like the club, you can't go and be sober. You know, you gotta have a few drinks. And Brandon doesn't drink, so he would really not enjoy that. He can be the DD. Yeah, usually he is. But the thing also, Brandon works overnight. He starts at 10 p.m. and he gets off at 6 a.m. So he can never be the DD because he's always working. And his days off are on Mondays and Tuesdays. So during the weekend when I want to go out, he can't be my DD because he works. So I always have to just get an Uber. Or if I go out with my girlfriends, one of their boyfriends just picks us up. That's good. Drinking is not good for you, but it is fun. Can't even deny that. Give me a margarita and turn on Glorilla, it's over. Alright, we're gonna do... Oh, it makes you sick, Warren. I used to be that way, but I think I've just like started drinking more, which is not good. But it's true, like the more I drink, my stomach can tolerate it way more. But also drinking a shit ton of water throughout the day and eating before you go out also helps me so much. If I go out on like an empty stomach, it's over. I love me a margarita. Yes, at moderation, exactly. You don't need to be going crazy all the time. Why can't I speak today? Moderation is key, but that's with everything in life, truly. All right, let's go ahead and do some push-ups. So our goal today is going to be 3 sets of 10. We're gonna take these nice slow and controlled. This is our last exercise we're doing today. We're gonna take them nice, slow and controlled. We're gonna do it together. Now, if you are new to push-ups, I want you to do a modified push-up like this. Let me move this thing out of the way. Now, today we're doing shoulders and triceps. margarita with some chips and queso. There's nothing that compares to having a margarita with a side of chips and queso. And to make it even better, you could get guacamole on the side as well and some salsa. I could live off of that. Cheese, guac, and salsa. That's literally the best combo. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, so good. Alright, let me go ahead and set this camera up. We're going to do our first set. Remember, we're doing 10. And we're doing 3 sets of these. I love it, Matt. We need to have a little... I want to do like a Taco Tuesday. I want to start doing like something like scheduled. Let me turn on this lighting because it looks so bright. Alright, are we ready? I love it, Hope. Alright, first set we're doing 10. Why are these so challenging today? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Wait, what do you mean, Jess? It costs you a lot? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh God, what are some people saying in here? Yay, thank you, Lauren. What are we at right now? 41,000? We could totally get to our goal of 70. I know we can. Okay, we're gonna do a second set. Oh, from buying dumbbells and Define clothes, that makes sense. I know, the Define, it will cost you, you will go broke for Define, but at least you'll look good. You know? Alright, we're gonna do a little side view now, and then we're gonna do one more after this. And then we are all done, baby. Alright, they switched up the music, and now I'm not feeling it. I need to tell them that I need Glorilla on Fridays. Are you guys ready? One more. Our last and final. Those almost really took me out. Also, I can't stop thinking about food. I'm so hungry right now. I know it's the worst time to bring it up, but we have one more set and then we're all done with today. So if you're just now jumping on here, a quick recap of what we have accomplished. We started off with our tricep pull downs on the cable column. Then we did lateral raises, front raises, around the world, and now we are doing push-ups. So anyways, that's what we've done. One more set and then we're all done with today. So give me all you got. Give me 100%. Summer's right around the corner. Gotta push ourselves. And let's shut up and get to work. You ready? Oh, I love it. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Alright, here we go. Let me see the screen. Poor little triceps can't take it anymore. High five. My arm's gonna be dead this weekend. Okay, we did it. Yay! We're all done, guys. Do a little flexing in this mirror. Then I'm gonna go to the locker room, take some pictures. And then I'm gonna go to the other gym with Desiree and Stephanie. Good job, hallelujah, baby. You're all done. Thank the good Lord above. Today really drains me. When I tell you guys I was literally about to not show up to the live today, I had to force myself to get out of bed. I was not in the mood, but I'm glad we did it. Alright, let's do some cringe little flexing in the mirror, then we're gonna call it a day. Why do I feel like I just am tired of this? I need to go into the locker room. I'm gonna hop off of live, take some pictures. I feel too awkward flexing out here because I don't know how to really flex my upper body properly. And I just know people are looking. But anyways, if you guys wanna keep up with me, add me. Why do I have feathers all over me? Did I have these feathers all day today, guys? Why do I have multiple feathers all over me? Anyways, keep up with me on Snapchat. I'll post on Snapchat the rest of today. If you haven't watched my most recent Instagram reel, I posted it yesterday and it's fire, so go watch that. What else? I think that's it. So follow me on Snapchat, look at my Instagram, and watch my most recent TikToks. I posted a few of them. So, yay, we got to 51,000 likes. I'll take it. That's good for a Friday. And I will see you guys on Monday for quads and glutes. So be prepared and have a great weekend. I love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up today. You don't understand how much I appreciate that. I wouldn't have showed up if you guys didn't. So thank you. And I will see you all on Snapchat. Love you. Have the best day. Happy Friday.